Welcome to Schaeffer Eye Center. Today we're going to be exploring the evolution of eye care. You know, the doctors and staff at Schaeffer Eye Center are constantly evolving to deliver a higher level of care. This care is about you and giving you clear, comfortable vision for a lifetime. So come join us and let's go through the medical aspects of an eye exam and why Schaeffer Eye Center is there to give you the best possible vision for you and your family for a lifetime. Science is how we continually improve the quality of care. Earlier detection, newer therapies, laser procedures, creative new treatments, innovation in lenses. At Schaeffer Eye Center, these aren't simply services we offer our patients. They're how we're using technology to help them see well into the future.
Are you ready to evolve your eyes? Discover the freedom of sight without contacts or glasses for less than ever before. For a limited time at Schaeffer Eye Center, laser vision LASIK surgery is now an incredible 40% off. This procedure is performed by Dr. Jonathan Wolfson, one of the most respected names in vision care who has performed more than 80,000 LASIK procedures. Call 802-2020 to book your free consultation or visit SchaefferEyeCenter.com to take advantage of this incredible offer today. Evolve your eyes with Schaeffer Eye Center.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jack Schaeffer, and you know, today is probably one of the proudest moments of my life. You know, we've talked about Birmingham and Schaeffer Eye Center being part of the city, but nothing's more part of the city than when you have your family. You know, Birmingham's about families, and today I have my family with me at Schaeffer Eye Center. So first, I'm going to introduce everybody. I have Justin Kaplan, Executive Vice President and proud son-in-law, or really son. We don't have son-in-laws. My daughter, Brooke Schaeffer Kaplan, who, as you can see, is pregnant with our third grandchild, which is hopefully will join Schaeffer Eye Center one day. And Mark Schaeffer, who also is graduated optometry school and this year spent a year in residency at Baskin Palmer Eye Institute. And I'm just excited. First of all, Brooke graduated yesterday, so she is, if you notice, they don't have their names on the jackets because I'm not sure if y'all are going to make it yet. They're too new to know. So Justin and I will make that decision later in life if y'all can perform properly as doctors. But first of all, sitting here with the three of y'all just makes my day. And I think it's an important day for Schaeffer Eye Center. It's an important day for the whole city. So Mark, since you're sitting next to me and you're the middle son, and Beth always says, you know, you got to give him the extra because he's the middle son. We're going to talk to you first. A year at Baskin Palmer Eye Institute. Now, for y'all who do not know, Mark graduated from Southern College of Optometry in Memphis, and they spent a year at Baskin Palmer Eye Institute, which is the #1 eye institute in the world. Tell us a little bit about your experience and what are you going to bring back to Schaeffer Eye Center?
So this year has been an incredible experience for me just to be in such a well-respected hospital in Miami. I mean, it's one of those referral centers that gets patients from all over the world. I mean, we have the world's renowned tumor specialists, the world-renowned glaucoma specialists, and when you read the books and when you go to their lectures, these are the people that are leading the field. These are the people that are creating that technology that is cutting edge and breaking through the barriers to treatment so that we can better treat our patients.
And what is, of all those, what was your favorite specialty? And again, how is that going to help you when you go into practice in 3 weeks?
So my personal favorite had to have been the neuro-ophthalmology service. I think that when you take a look at the eye, you know, it's so small and something that we can focus an entire practice just based upon the eye, but the eye is a part of the whole complex system of your body. And you can't really do anything in the eye that doesn't affect the brain and vice versa. The things in the brain can also affect the eye. So solving that mystery as to things like headaches and things like tumors and any sort of other problems that you can be traced back to your brain, and we have the technology here to sort of help find those problems that may be lurking that you may not know about yet.
A lot of people get concerned. We have headaches, and one of the things through the neuro-ophthalmology, neuro-optometry, and all the things that you've learned, you're going to bring some expertise, and I can't wait. Now also, Mark is going to bring a sports vision department to Schaeffer Eye Center. This is something that's been important to everybody right now about sports vision, and talk about the three parts of sports vision.
The first is obviously kind of training that hand-eye coordination and taking a healthy athlete and putting him in a better visual environment to succeed. Wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald is actually a product of the sports vision program. Not through Schaeffer Eye Center, obviously, because we haven't started it, but sort of similar training can be done to make a great athlete an exceptional athlete. The other part is sports trauma. So all sports have some level of contact, and the opportunity for something to arise is greater in some sports, and to be able to recognize any sort of traumas on the field and address those that moment so that we can better get them the care that they need. And then the third would be the rehabilitation of those trauma patients. So people who have any sort of problem from the sports injury, to get them back to not only where they were, but even better performing than they were.
And that's what we're excited about. As we know, there's a lot of work on concussions, especially people in high school and junior high school with head injuries, and we know there are eye tests that really can determine when these people are ready to get back. And so the Schaeffer Sports Vision section will handle those issues and work with the orthopedic surgeons and the trainers around Birmingham and other areas to really bring us something special. Next, I have Dr. Brooke Kaplan Schaeffer. So it's supposed to be Brooke Schaeffer Kaplan, but I don't want to confuse everybody, because I love having Dr. Schaeffer. That's going to be really confusing for Justin to figure out with our people that book appointments. I know one of your important things is diabetes. Tell us what you think you're going to be doing with diabetes, because we at Schaeffer Eye Center have been working on a diabetic program for years, and finally we have Dr. Kaplan that's going to develop the entire program. Tell us a little bit about the diabetic program.
Well, my goals for our diabetic protocol are really threefold. First is providing the best medical care for our patients. Diabetes can affect the entire body, and especially the eye, and you can see so much going on in the eye, and as long as we get a good look in there, which we do with all of our patients, we can get a handle on how our diabetic patients are taking care of themselves. Secondly, I want to have coordinated care with their primary care physicians and their endocrinologist, or whoever is their primary provider for diabetes, to make sure that we're all on the same page and know exactly where our patients stand. And third, and most importantly, is educating our patients, because the more educated the patients are, the better and more proactive they'll be with their health care.
And again, this is something that's just so exciting, because we know with a diabetic, we can save them. We know that every diabetic we see today, if they're young enough and take care of themselves, they will have a normal life. If they do not, the consequence is just horrible, as we all see in the programs. I know you were at UAB. Do you want to talk a little bit about your training at UAB and what that does for you in Birmingham, Alabama?
Well, I am very lucky to have gone to UAB School of Optometry, especially here in Birmingham, because Birmingham is home and has always been home. So to be able to come back here and make the connections with the city again as an adult, and bring my family back here and raise them in this wonderful community, has just been an incredible experience.
And Brooke will also be working on our Infant C program. The American Optometric Association has a great program that all infants should be examined. So they set up a program called Infant C, and every young newborn baby can have a free eye exam all over Birmingham. And Brooke will be helping Schaeffer Eye Center get more involved in the Infant C program with our 17 doctors, because again, it's all about helping the patients live a happy, healthy life. And in the program as of today, about 6% of all the babies have been examined have had problems that were solved, including brain tumors picked up in children that would have been missed, literally saved lives. So I'm really excited that you're going to help Schaeffer Eye Center with our infancy program and the American Optometric Association. So now you've heard from the doctors in the family, but you know, when you have doctors, somebody has to control us. You got to have somebody that really is making us be normal. So Justin, tell us, you know, you're part of this family and you've been with us for a long time, and actually you came long before they did. Right. So
I feel like I helped put them through optometry school.
You did. How do you fit in, and what are you bringing to this table to have to live with this kind of white coat individual?
Well, first of all, it's a little bit difficult sitting here without a white coat on, because she already makes fun of me. I do have a Juris Doctorate, but I've been told that's not a real doctor. So I've been dealing with that now for a few years already, and this doesn't help in this environment. But hey, at least I have a suit on. So it's a pleasure. I mean, I'm personally really excited about having more Schaeffers and Schaeffer Kaplans, or whatever you're supposed to be called. My wife, his daughter, however it works out. But as part of this,
it's my show. She's my daughter first.
That's right. Well, this is my turn. I thought I was going to get a shot.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead.
All right. So but one of the things that excites me is being able to help lead this practice. This practice is so unique because we don't have stores in this place. We have offices. And that's something that's really important to who we are, because it's much more about taking care of you, our patients, than it is about it's not about sales. It's really about the medical side of the practice. And Mark and Brooke both, Dr. Schaeffer and Dr. Schaeffer Kaplan, are both very interested in helping us build the medical side of our practice, which is what really sets us apart from, I think, most of a lot of other businesses who do this, because we truly care about the medical side of what we do, and helping guide us in that direction is very important to me.
And what Justin was saying is just so important, because as we sit here with the family, you know, we all know this, we all understand, but we hear all the time, you know, how are you different than other people out there? Because there's a lot of places that sell glasses, and you know, Schaeffer Eye Center is known to having the best glasses, but that's not who we are. We're about medical care. We're about taking care of your eyes for a lifetime. Not only you, your entire family. And that's something we've stressed so much. When you come to Schaeffer Eye Center, you're coming for the eye exam. That's number one always, because you know that if you come here for an eye exam, if you have a medical condition, we're going to discover what it is. And if you have a disease like glaucoma, we have some of the best glaucoma people in our practice to make sure that you get the best care, because we know, especially with the kind of training we have, and not just with the family, but all the doctors here, that it's about making sure we keep you healthy. Glasses are secondary, and I know that a lot of people, when you think of Schaeffer Eye Center, you're thinking, wow, cool glasses. Well, we do have cool glasses, but more importantly, we have cool doctors, and our doctors care about you. And hopefully, you know, with the family in here, I know all the doctors are excited about having more Schaeffers. They don't want any more of me, that's for sure. But they do want some more great Schaeffers that are sitting here taking care of patients. So again, this is a proud day of my life. I mean, I love this family. You know, it's just too hard to explain. And it's funny, I was sitting here, I've been doing these shows for so many years. To sit here and interview your children with white coats on is really tough. The cameras don't bother me, but y'all do. But this is just wonderful, and I hope you come enjoy the family with us. I mean, Schaeffer Eye Center is about Birmingham. It's about the state of Alabama. We're here for you, and we're here for our community. So we look forward to seeing you or seeing any one of the Schaeffer family. Thank you. Science is how we continually improve the quality of care. Earlier detection, newer therapies, laser procedures, creative new treatments, innovation in lenses. At Schaeffer Eye Center, these aren't simply services we offer our patients. They're how we're using technology to help them see well into the future.
Are you ready to evolve your eyes? Discover the freedom of sight without contacts or glasses for less than ever before. For a limited time at Schaeffer Eye Center, Laser Vision LASIK surgery is now an incredible 40% off. This procedure is performed by Dr. Jonathan Wolfson, one of the most respected names in vision care who has performed more than 80,000 LASIK procedures. Call 802-2020 to book your free consultation or visit SchaefferEyeCenter.com to take advantage of this incredible offer today. Evolve your eyes with Schaeffer Eye Center.
At Schaeffer Eye Center, it's all about the eye exam, and today we're going to go through a step-by-step approach of what happens at a Schaeffer Eye Center eye exam. It starts with a history. Our technicians will sit with you and find out what your entire medical history, your social history, and your family history, so we know what it is we're dealing with the entire body, not just your eyes. And then you go into pre-testing. And right now I have the Schaeffer family demonstrating all the pre-testing equipment, which starts with an autorefraction. That lets us know what your prescription is before you even say a word. And then we go into visual field screening to make sure you have no type of possible brain tumor and or to start a glaucoma or other things may cause your visual field defect. And then we go to a special new test called an OptiMap that actually gives us a picture of the entire retina. We'll show you this during the examination. Does that mean you do not need to be dilated? Absolutely not. Now once you've had an OptiMap and everything's clear, each year we may skip dilations on the right patients. But every patient who goes to Schaeffer Eye Center has an OptiMap and a dilation as a very high level of eye care. Then once this is done, we can walk then into the exam room. The most important part of the eye exam is when we come into the examination room and we look at the eye, we look inside the eye, the front of the eye, and then actually do the prescription. As you can see here, this is Rachel's retina, and when we took a picture of the eye, the doctor's able now to see the entire eye right here during the exam. And at Schaeffer Eye Center, we're all about electronic medical records for your convenience and for your safety. We know that we can communicate with your physician about anything we've seen electronically about all the tests we do, because everything's done on a computer today. It's also about the prescription, and at Schaeffer Eye Center we take the time to make sure the prescription's right, because even though we're a medical practice about taking care of your eye, about glaucoma, cataracts, retinal detachment, you really came here so you can see well. So we make sure that doctors check every refraction. The doctors are taking the time to make sure that prescription's precise. So you see not only great during the day, you see great at night, you see nice on the computer, and we discuss the importance of UV protection and wearing sunglasses. So again, this room is where the doctor and the patient have that experience. It really sets us apart from most others. This is what it's about, the eye examination at Schaeffer Eye Center. After we finish the eye exam, sometimes we find a problem, and we have to really delve down to find what that problem is. So let's talk about glaucoma, because we know glaucoma is a silent disease that takes vision away. And we really need to take our time and make sure, does this patient have glaucoma, starting glaucoma, or has late stage? And in this room, this is a glaucoma testing room, as well as other specialties. But let's talk about glaucoma first. So this is an OCT. This actually measures all the layers of the retina so we can see any change in a person's eyes. So whether they have, like on this one, we're looking for macular degeneration, or in other ones where we actually look at the nerve fiber layer to decide, does this patient have glaucoma changes and how often is that changing? Next, we have a retinal camera, because we want to take a picture of everybody's eyes so we know what the optic nerve looks like and is there any changes in the optic nerve. So again, this is just part of the specialty testing that goes on at Schaeffer Eye Center after the eye exam to make sure that we keep your eyes healthy. We can continue now with the glaucoma specialty testing, and the first thing we can look at is our Humphrey visual field. And we know no one likes doing a visual field, but when we deal with diseases like strokes, diabetics, and glaucoma, we need to have a great visual field. So at Schaeffer Eye Center, we make sure that it's done every year on every patient that needs it. And again, if you have glaucoma, sometimes we have to run it 2 or 3 times a year. We also know that macular degeneration is one of the diseases that we can prevent today. We got to start early and we got to be aggressive. And new testing like this PHP, or preferential hyperacuity parameter, will tell us when a patient is changing from dry to wet macular degeneration, which is a significant episode that we know we can refer to a retinal specialist and have that arrested on the spot. At Schaeffer Eye Center, we don't stop just with the eye exam. We're not just about glasses and the best lenses. We're about eye care. And what we just did is gave you a quick tour of some of the equipment that makes sure that you have a comprehensive eye exam, and we in Schaeffer Eye Center can keep you visually healthy for a lifetime. At the completion of the eye exam, when you finished all of those tests, the doctors at Schaeffer Eye Center is going to sit down with you and explain everything they found. As Dr. Schaeffer's doing here and demonstrating to Rachel, she may have some change in her eye called lattice degeneration. And we have technology like this called Eye Imaginations, where he can show videos to the patient, to you, so you understand your condition completely. Because taking care of you is about that, educating you and making sure that you have healthy eyes for a lifetime. Thanks for this tour, and I look forward to seeing you at Schaeffer Eye Center. Science is how we continually improve the quality of care. Earlier detection, newer therapies, laser procedures, creative new treatments, innovation in lenses. At Schaeffer Eye Center, these aren't simply services we offer our patients. They're how we're using technology to help them see well into the future.
Are you ready to evolve your eyes? Discover the freedom of sight without contacts or glasses for less than ever before. For a limited time at Schaeffer Eye Center, laser vision LASIK surgery is now an incredible 40% off. This procedure is performed by Dr. Jonathan Wolfson, one of the most respected names in vision care who has performed more than 80,000 LASIK procedures. Call 802-2020 to book your free consultation or visit SchaefferEyeCenter.com to take advantage of this incredible offer today. Evolve your eyes with Schaeffer Eye Center.
Hi, I'm Jarvis Elder. I've been a patient since 2003 of Schaeffer Eye Center. I have a condition in my right eye called keratoconus. Basically what it does is it is a disease that the clear part of my right eye actually keeps growing. And with that, they have to keep me on a close watch. I come in about every 6 months, every year. Actually twice a year, to make sure that it does not worsen, get worse, or if my stigmatism changes, if they have to make my contacts a little stronger or even lessen it sometimes to keep me at the 2015 position. That's my family. I mean, really, we are family. They actually take care of me very well. I come in, they take care of me, because sometimes I have to come just to even get my contacts right. That's why I come to Schaeffer. Yeah. He stays on top of the new technology and what's ever going on.
Whoa! Back up, man! You follow the ball! Whoa! Watch the ball, big man! Hit! Whoa! Stop him! Stop him! Get out of there!
Hi, I'm Dr. Jack Schaeffer. I am so excited about today. I'm here with some great new friends. The principal of Carver High School, Daryl Hudson. You're out here with also Marcel Darius, who everybody, I don't have to introduce you. I told him he's not a rookie anymore, so I don't know if I want him to talk. They didn't let you talk a lot as a rookie, did you?
Not too much.
At Buffalo?
Not too much.
And of course, Mimi Williams, who put this whole event on. You know, if you look back in the field, we have 500 500+ kids. People like you go out, become a star, but yet you come back and you give back. And this is giving back, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, that this is giving back. Mimi, you put together great. Why do you do this?
I mean, I was one of the kids in the inner city, and I wanted camps in the inner city, so we can all come and want it free because they didn't have the money. So I'm like, why can't I do one of those? So I started it, and Mimi pushed it, and my agent was behind it, and Mr. Schaeffer was behind it. Well, y'all made all this happen, and I didn't think I had that much support in the city of Birmingham. And it's just a great opportunity. I'm just so happy and overwhelmed.
Well, because you see this, and Principal Hudson, you look out and you see these kids come in on a Saturday on their own having a good time. What does that mean to you?
Well, first of all, it speaks volumes about this young man here. I've followed him ever since his middle school career. And for him to come back and give back as a product of Birmingham City School, it's very humbling. And I saw the kids lining up this morning at 7 to 7:30. Because of my series, and I'm just very pleased that he chose Carver, and we're very humbled by the experience.
Well, I can tell you this, that from a community person, you know, Mimi put this together. We really got to thank you. We're going to clap for you. I mean, because nothing happens with somebody. When Mimi called, she said the first year, and I knew anytime you do a first year, it's never that good. You know, it's always a starting. Although your rookie year was pretty good. I mean, what do you think?
I agree, 100%.
How'd you get this many people?
Just networking. I love networking. You know, you're one of my first ones I always call, and everybody else I always call on Jay Roberson, City Councilman, Jonathan Alston. Anytime I call on the city, they always there to help me. Coach Fagan, he helps out a lot, and all the other volunteers that came out and for support. And I mean, we have them all here, and I mean, everybody just wanted support, and more is coming. And I was like, you know what, it's good if we can send you next year. You helping us.
Well, we're all here next year, and you brought about how many people from? I met Cam from New Orleans Saints. Yeah. You brought and he went to Cal State, right? Or Cal Berkeley. Didn't it? And he came here for you. I mean, that's big.
I mean, playing ball, you kind of develop friendship with guys that just real humble, just like you are. He dropped everything and came. My friend Jarrell Harris, Kelvin Shepard, man, Robert Edis, Spencer Johnson. These guys just came on their own will. I'm happy, man. Just my friends, my genuine friends, not just people I didn't met. They came and dropped everything just to come to my camp, and I'm happy.
Well, so all I can say to this is, first of all, I thank you. Yes, I thank you for what you do for our city. I thank you for putting it on. And, you know, it's people like this that make the world go round. And people say, why do you live in Birmingham? People ask me that all the time. And we live in Birmingham because of people like you, and would you give back and coming back here and making this happen. We're all going to be standing here next year. And by the way, if you want to call and have Mimi, we're going to put, if you want to put up a little cash and be a sponsor next year, we'd love to have you, because next year we're going to have 1,000 kids out here, although I don't know how you take care anymore.
We're going to make it happen, though.
We'll make it happen.
And you look good in your new glasses, too.
Compliments of Dr. Schaeffer.
Thank you very much for watching this, and I really thank you, and it's people like this that make Birmingham a place to live. We're at the Marcel Darius camp, and now we're talking to the real people. These are the guys that really come out and have a good time. I got Josh and Jacobia.
Yes, sir.
So you're Huffman, you're Carver.
Yes, sir.
And I asked who's better, Carver or Huffman. What we got?
I don't even have to say it. I don't even have to say it.
So what do you think about today?
Well, you know, it was hard work. Everybody needed it. You know, it's good for the community. Everybody came out, you know, came and watched Marcel, and, you know, just came and just had good work.